Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is another TFSA Wealthsimple trade portfolio update. It's the weekend, markets are closed, and we like to do our updates on the weekend. I'm doing this on Sunday before the markets open on Monday, so we can see how we did for the past week and also get ready for the week that is coming up. Before we get into the portfolio, I just wanted to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate your comments on the channel. There's some great suggestions for different ETFs and stocks to check out. I always appreciate it, and continue on to leave those comments. If you aren't subscribed to the channel is growing. It's great to see everybody that has subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button before we get into the portfolio. It'd be great to have you join the channel and follow along. We are almost at 400 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers by the end of October. It'd be great to have you join along. Let's get into the portfolio. All right, here we are. There we are in the Wealthsimple trade portfolio. We are using the app to go through this, and we can see we're up in the month. We'll get into that. Let's just go through and we will get rid of today's price. We did an update earlier in the week and some of the prices, how it was doing. Let's do the weekend on the update, see how the whole portfolio is doing. 6 shares at BEP.UN. We are, you know what, we're down a little bit on this one, $1.99.70%. That's okay. This one's going to, I think, be up over $50 again. That is nice. We'll be continuing to purchase BEP.UN. It's going to give us our regular dividends to start building on the portfolio. CMC, let's just skip this one altogether. We are down 63.66%. If you've been following the channel, you know this one was doing great and then right back down, so such it is. But again, a long-term hold on this one. I'm gonna guess 5 years or so. We'll see what happens. We're not gonna be putting any more into this position. We just got 150 shares. We're gonna see what goes. Greenlane Renewables, this one was actually up and down on the week. We are on up a penny on this stock, which is kind of nice, 0.61%. Total return 274. We have 300 shares of this. This is a Greenlane Renewables is a natural gas company out of British Columbia. They do renewable natural gas. And REI.UN, this one is doing quite well. We have 25 shares, total value right now 564.25. We're up 8.08%. Total return 42.20. It'd be nice if we had everything in REI, but obviously we want to try and diversify a little bit. But it's nice to see the returns on this one. And again, regular dividends will be coming from REI, our real estate REIT. RNW, this one is down a little bit. This one always though seems to hover around the $19 to $20 mark. There was, if you watched my last video, there was, I guess, some safety issues in the wind farm in New Brunswick, which they turned off, I guess, a lot of the wind farms. So the price has actually come down. I wish I had some money to put into it. Unfortunately, I don't right now. So we're down a little bit, 4.45%, but we have 25 shares and we are going to continue to get our regular monthly dividends from TransAlta Renewables, which is nice. Solar Alliance Energy, same, that's another long-term stock investment. This one, we have 300 shares. We are down 26.98%. It's actually come up. It came up on Friday, 2.5%, which is nice to see it kind of coming up a little bit. Again, long-term hold on this. I'm going to say about 5 years. We're going to kind of keep an eye on this to see how that goes. Slate Office REIT, this one down as well, and I'm really not sure why this Office REIT is down, but I guess it's a good opportunity if you're looking to get into it because it usually traded a little bit higher. So we're actually down 2.25%, 405 on our 35 shares. I had enough in my account before the weekend. I just purchased 1 share of that, so that's why we're up. If you've been following along, we got 1 more share because I thought the price was down. We're going to get our regular monthly dividends on Slate Office REIT. Telus is doing okay. We are down still a little bit, 0.47%, $1.97 on 15 shares. But this is one we're going to keep adding into to get our regular dividends as well. The Telus telecommunications company in Canada. And the 2 ETFs that we do have, VDY is actually doing quite well. Pretty impressed with this one. It ended the week a return. We ended up on Friday with $7 return, 0.47%, which is kind of nice. Our total return, we're up 7.88% on VDY, which is nice to see. $108.39. We're going to have our regular. This one pays monthly, which is nice. And we are going to keep adding to this position now. I've been reading some things online. VDY does hold a lot of the Canadian bank stocks, and the bank stocks have had a limit, a cap kind of limit on what they can pay their dividends. They can't increase their dividends. This was because of the pandemic that was on. I guess they had to keep capital in just in case of defaults on loans. And what I have been reading is these limits are going to be lifted. So if you're looking to invest in any kind of bank stock, BDY does have a heavy weight on some of the Canadian financial institutions. Might be something you want to look at. Obviously, I'm not a financial planner, but if you want, have a read some of the articles. I think it's kind of a good time to get into ETFs or bank stocks. And last but not least, VFV. This one has been okay. This is one we've just started to add into the portfolio. We only have 16 shares. We were up 1.7%, which is kind of nice. It is trading under $100. We were down on Friday, but grand total we were up on 16 shares, 26.72, which is nice for VFV. Now that one is the Vanguard S&P 500 index, and we are going to be keeping to add into that position as well, which is nice. Now, I have a little bit left to trade, not much. We'll have to wait for the dividends to come in, and then we'll do a deposit in November for the portfolio. But I have a few things I've been kind of checking out on the my watch list. We won't get into it too much, but there has been a couple of people that have recommended a few stocks. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on things, some bond funds, and also some of the ETFs from BMO. Thanks for following along. We will have another update midweek. We always like to do one on the weekend, but also midweek, probably on Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have another video. So it'd be great to have you follow along. If you have questions, I am not a financial planner, but I'll do my best to answer them. If you have any suggestions for different ETFs, I am still looking for a bond one. I've got them kind of narrowed down, as you can see, a couple in the watch list. I think on my next deposit in November, we'll be adding some bond ETFs to the portfolio just to diversify things a little bit and not have everything in the equities in the stock market that way. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you all in the next video. And again, if you aren't subscribed yet, you've made it this far, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. It'd be great to have you follow along. Thanks for watching.